I think Razor sounds pretty good as well.
Razor is quite good. They have a lot of target spells, and it's going to be a dragon.
Is you don't get any CS the first 2 or 3 waves, or you get very few, and then suddenly your lane gets screwed over. Clock will deny himself, just getting back to lane a bit faster with full HP for mana. Bottom lane though, a bit of a tip.
I mean, as we're seeing, Owen has to be so careful how close he comes, because he takes an insane amount of damage here. We're going to see him being brought very low. They'll look for a bit of a turnaround onto Neuer. Has a couple of stacks of the poison on him. He's got one more Fire Blast left in and will find Error. Hester coming to see if he can finish this one up, but at the end of the day, Hester just going to feed his own life by the looks of it. He pops the stick charges. Actually, no, with the treants, he can turn, he can fight, and he... Ooh, the stick charges from Yapzor keeps him alive. Error ends up getting the double kill. A very close altercation down the bottom lane for Escape Gaming. Meanwhile, top lane, they will lose Trixie. But at the end of the day, it's Error the one getting the double kill on the bottom lane.
Yeah. Top lane, very tough for the Clockwerk, but great play against the aggressive dual lane coming out from Escape.
Oh. Error.
I'd say that, then he hangs around a bit too long, gets greedy. It was such a good start for him too. They waited for the last second to go for the disruption to save him, and then they turned it around with the Lucent Beam usage.
Actually going in very aggressively. The pinks will come out. Neuer is just going to hold his position. Now we'll go forward. I mean, Yapzor playing with huge amounts of aggression in this mid lane, and he's almost certainly going to pay with his life. Indeed he does. He goes down. So yeah, I mean, hanging around, and it is just incredibly low there.
It's a very slow start for him in the offlane. He's just not getting much at all. He's not getting any help, of course, but looking at this lane, it's a free farm PA, and he's probably thinking he should have gone jungle earlier.
He'll disrupt himself, but he is going to be a goner as Imperial pick another killer from this bottom lane. I mean, this is just the power of this kind of Ogre Nature's Prophet. As you said, with the build, the Nature's Prophet this stage is going to be packing quite a punch. And again, Error tries to come in with a Lucent Beam, but a few taps, and then he brought down to half health. It's a scary lane for Error. He has to be careful how he hangs around it. Now, actually, maybe getting a chance for a bit of a turnaround. There'll be a disruption to set up with a Fire Blast there and just turn and just right-click it with the treants. You know, they're going to find the kill. Error may have been able to take down the Nature's Prophet, but you're losing your carry's life. They're looking for Neuer as well. They've rotated Clockwerk in. Neuer, he's out of mana. There's not really many ways he can play his way out of this one. All he can do is just kind of waste as much time as possible. Clockwerk, and with the Dragon Tail Stone and the Shadow Poison.
He may live.
Is he going to actually get out?
Yeah, with the tramp blocks. Okay. He gets out. Ogre Magi.
Okay. I mean, that's
pretty good hero. They've actually called Trixie in the trees. Oh, nice sprout.
This game has just turned... Oh, Error!
Oh, that's...
Error?
You can't eclipse into treants. This is not going to work.
I mean, that TP was slightly questionable. It looks like no, he's not living. The dagger will do it.
Yeah, slightly questionable is an understatement there. For saving up that money, I'm curious. I don't know if he just goes for anything different. The jump build seems fine. Be
totally legitimate against a clock game. You know what I mean?
Yep. He may be thinking he should rush it before he gets the drums even because of the hook shot.
Clockwerk with the wrap around onto Hester Joe. And Hester Joe, can't get out of this one. Wasn't expecting the presence of the DK Escape Gaming coming out of the Eclipse online. But Hester Joe, he gets in deep, and he's looking to get the vision to allow Ace to jump in, and indeed he's found Yapzor, and that'll be a quick and easy kill here for the side of Imperial. Ace to pick up another.
Yep. The other thing with Baby Knight's triple null build, he's actually not going to...
At the moment, coming into the jungle, Imperial, they have spotted out the DK. Two of them, they're going to make a jump on him here. Initiating with the Hex and such, and with the Nature's Wrap, they nearly find it, but here comes the hook shot from Trixie, and now Error on the back ones with the Eclipse, looking for the turnaround. They managed to take down the line, but they have ended up losing Clockwerk. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment, but certainly one that's going to favour the side of Imperial, and in fact, they may just find more with the chase down onto Trixie. Trixie out of mana, he's sprouted up, Hester Joe and Neuer surround him, they'll find themselves a second. Imperial with 2-for-1.
This Deso timing where you're like really strong and dishing out damage, but you're very squishy. But having an Aegis makes up for the fact you can actually fight into the Eclipse, into the DK stun, because you've got this Aegis. Because they'll have to, at some point, you're like, okay, I've got 2 teamfight items, do I really go for a third? As a Nature's Prophet, at some point, you want to start getting some actual DPS items.
This bottom lane, Clockwerk's on his own, and Imperial have a very good wraparound. They do have Dust of course this time, with Neuer on the front lines, and Clockwerk's gone. A couple of crits from Ace making short work of the DK's armor.
Yep.
Neuer So it looks like he's going to start to build that up for the team and just make sure that when Imperial want to go for the high ground push, they've got everything ready. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Clockwerk has been caught out. Hestigo TPing in from the sidelines. He'll be held back momentarily by Cinderan's disruption, but it doesn't matter. They've still got Clockwerk. Sin tries for the TP out. He's not going to make it. Baby Knight's there with the Astral, and again, they'll pick up 2. Double kill for Baby Knight. 13 for 5. An Invis rune. Is he going to go for something cheeky? Backup will be there from Hestigo.
I just instant kill Sin. Oh, okay, he does.
With the crit, he's gone. Sin's out of the game. Trixie with the blade mail. Hook shot out of the cogs onto Neuer. But Neuer just turns with the multicast, landing into the Clockwerk. They find themselves a second kill, Imperial, and they're not done yet. They're looking for more. Yapzor TPing out in the tree line. He will make it. There won't be a way to cancel it in time. Era may not be as lucky, and indeed he won't. The Sprouts laid down, giving them vision. They burst down the Luna. And Imperial with no mercy.
The lack of reaction from Escape, like the way they fed Era up top lane when after respawning he TP'd and died. The way bottom lane they gave kills.
They jumped in,
really
they catch him again.
Being just Hesgame's work. You can't farm a lane by yourself against Relocate. It's a very similar concept against Nature's Prophet. We're seeing these heroes kind of go in alone, try and defend towers alone, and Nature's Prophet TP's in behind with Treants and you're dead.
And mid lane, immediately and again, blocking off Era. And it's just impeccable play, and to the point where I'm starting to wonder if team
actually win the bottom lane, and then Era just stuck around on no HP and died. Plays like that really set them back, but ultimately Imperial are just playing a fantastic game right now.
I mean, yeah, it's been a hurricane party. I was going to go step to keep him alive. Ace jumps in and crits down Cinder, and quite fits the Dragon Tail onto Baby Knight, but Ace just chucking the daggers, forcing Yapzor back to base. Baby Knight just goes in with the sanities. Clockwerk's going to drop as well. They do lose Baby Knight though. He does end up feeding his life away in the base of Escape Gaming. Up top, Trixie getting jumped on by Ace, and the Imperial still make sure they do get the better trade.
They're going to go so fast.
It feels like they need to go for something, because they can't afford to have to put up a defense against the lineup with the Aegis. Trixie going in on the front lines will be held back, and that's given Imperial the chance to finish off Rose, grab the Aegis. A nice stun onto 2 for the sideline. Hurricane Pike forcing them back. Hex, it's going to bring them down. Clockwerk's out of this. They just call it GG. A lost fight at the pit. That was the last chance for Escape Gaming to try and get themselves back into this one. But at the end of the day, it really feels like nothing less than just straight out play, and very much borderline stomp there from Imperial.
Yeah. We talked a lot about Hestigo's Nature's Prophet, his rotations. Ogre as well, the other big kind of player. Neuer made a lot of great moves. He's the other player who